this far. Didn't know it would be right now.
All right, folks, welcome to the last and final segment here. This time around, it's going to be a different thing. I'm going to have a special guest here this evening. I call herself the King's daughter, right?
I'm covered by this logo. Nobody can destroy me.
And that's a new song called Me Bless. Who is she? We're going to know very shortly.
I have food to eat, I'm grateful for everything, Joe.
And that's the beauty of Liberia Public Radio. We don't just talk politics. We also showcase the quality and the goodness of Liberia.
Of you, I'm a better human being. It's because of you, Daddy. I'm a better human being. Better somebody, Papa.
We are about to share the blessing this evening. Stay tight. We're going to get a brief intro, and the King's daughter will be coming right here to making the first appearance on the Liberia Public Radio. This one, no politics. This is strictly the word of God, and how we're going to get some fascinating story here. How she got blessed. Who knows? Somebody blessing too going to fall in here this evening.
Right now, take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. Blessing everywhere.
Can I make an attempt to sing here? No, I don't want to spoil her song.
So blessing I see. Blessing.
Just do what a favor, just share this video and see whether you can get a blessing here this evening. I'm Alfonso Z and so of the Liberia Public Radio. Name if you're in Philadelphia, we are right in your own land this evening. That's the daughter of Philadelphia is about to surface. All right, so just stay tuned. Okay. All right. That's the lady herself. They call her Bless. Call me Bless. Let's see how we're going to get the blessing here. Believe me or not, we're going to come back to this song. We're going to get to know more detail of this song. I'm Alfonso Z and so that's the last and final segment for today. This one, no politics. It's time to experience, to see new things and people, how they got connected, hopefully with the Lord, and that's going to be a turning point to some people, probably including myself. Let's see here. Okay, well, folks, we want to welcome you to this program here. There's a lady standing by. I want to introduce my special guest. Let me see here, and I'm Madam Tarita Matthew. Is joining me live this evening. Some guests making her first appearance right here on this network, Liberia Public Radio. Richard, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. And how are you?
Good. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get this music down here. Okay. Good to be here. Welcome. This is the Liberia Public Radio. How was the Sunday today?
It was wonderful. We thank God.
Okay, great. Where are you joining me from? I guess it's the first time appearing on LPR, right?
Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. That's
Yeah.
land of what? They call it what? Brotherly, sisterly, and whatever.
Love.
Okay, let's talk to me here a little bit. My guest is standing by to join me here. Tell me a
Okay.
little bit about Roberta. Call her Bless. How long you been doing her?
All right. But anyway, before I start, I just want to thank God for this opportunity to be able to speak about Roberta, and I pray that our viewers are going to listen to the songs and the lyrics and the backup, the aim of the song, and God Almighty is going to bless them richly. So, Roberta is a sister, is a friend. I just say she's wonderful. I met Roberta some couple of years ago, and ever since I met her, she's been a tremendous blessing to me and to everybody that is around me. Call Me Blessed is one of the blessed songs, or one of the inspiration I can say that I have seen in this present time. In this our present time, she's a wonderful lady, a woman of God
Mhm.
that has a fear of God. She's inspired with so many things. She's a lady that has been through life, and in all the journey of her life, she knew that God is the anchor, and that God is the one that is able to bring us out from every situation. So Call Me Blessed is actually I was there from the
Mm.
beginning of when Call Me Blessed was born. Let me use the word born.
Wow.
Yeah, we were together and talking about life history,
Mm.
and I'm pretty sure that's why I'm supposed to do this introduction.
Right.
So we were talking about life and all that we have seen in life in our little time, and that was how Call Me Blessed was born. So it's a very inspiring song, and I want to say that this song is not about entertaining people, and this song is not about talking about her life history. It's about making people to understand that when you go through stuff in life, when you go through challenges in life, there's a turning point where God can always come into your situation and bring you out from it.
Mhm.
So it's inspiring for people to understand this song she has released is to inspire people not to give up in any situation that they are in, but to realize that God is always at the corner to bring you out from that situation and to bless you. And
Wow.
the king's daughter, it's another
That,
wonderful,
that's interesting.
yeah.
How that comes about? Did she tell you anything? The king's daughter. What?
Yeah, that's where I'm
Woman,
going to. The king's
woman for the
daughter.
creation. That you guys for a lot of creations.
Oh,
King's
yeah.
daughter.
We thank God for that. The king's daughter, it's, how it is when
Mm.
you are a king's daughter.
Right.
You know,
You sit on the
you,
hard
you
table.
yeah, you don't lack nothing. People serve you. You have service all over.
You
You
kidding?
know, you rhyme, you dwine like a king's daughter. You're a princess. That's what you are. So when she came out of all the situations that life has thrown over her, and realized that our God Almighty has got her back, and she has bounced back. So she see herself as a king's daughter, because our Heavenly Father got her back in situations that she thought the earthly father cannot do. The earthly mother was not there. Nobody was there. But God himself stood as a father. And that's why she sees herself. And I see her too. And I also see myself as a king's daughter.
Can I be the what? She was say queen. What son here this evening? Is that possible?
Do you say what?
Can I be a queen's son here too this evening? Is that possible?
Oh, we're you are okay. You're a prince anyway. Yeah, you're a
Okay.
prince. So you're the son of the Most High God. So you are the king's son. That's acceptable.
Okay. So there must be a reason, and I will get to her here. It's quite fascinating when I this name call me blessed. I know there's a lot involved, and I hope to bring the king's daughter, and we're going to have that conversation. I mean, there are so many names out there that she could call her son to be, but call me blessed. There must be something somewhere that I need to know, and my audience need to know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the king's daughter,
Mhm.
call me blessed, is all linked together,
Right.
introducing the handwork and the mercy of God when we find ourselves in situation that we think that is so difficult. But in all, the Lord God Almighty can always bring us out of it. So Roberta Gold is introducing this song for people to know that the God Almighty always got our back in every situation that you think is it's zero. In a situation you think is the end, it's not the end. When you trust him and
Right.
you lean on him, definitely at some point with your patience, he will definitely bring you out. And when he refines you as a gold, you come out shining. So that's what the song is all about, and that's what the King's Daughter stands for. And then there's a foundation also for the King's Daughter, the foundation. And that foundation, we are also going to be launching that foundation very soon to introduce to especially uh, teenage and adults that are in situation where they don't even have a mentor, or they don't even have a helper, or they don't even think that somebody cares, you know about them. So this is going to be a foundation where we are going to introduce to them to have faith and confidence in their own destiny, in their own dignity, that God is able to help them and to bring them out. I
Okay.
think that's all the Call Me Bless is practically all about.
Okay. I sure you agree with me. You don't keep the king's daughter waiting for the longer time, right?
That's true. That's
Right.
right.
So we're going to get the ball rolling, but before that, we're going to give our audience a taste. This whole song, so what is it all about? And maybe the beat inside. I'm Afonso Zian, sort of the Liberia Public Radio and LPR TV. Let's listen.
He kill it, he kill it, he kill it. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, didn't know I would get this far. Yeah, didn't know it would be right now. Yeah, did you good look at me?
Okay, let me just stop it right there. I've got to go a little bit. Rita, I want to thank you so much for taking this time to unveil my guest here this evening.
You're welcome.
At the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna bring the King's Daughter right here, making a first appearance right here on the Labra Popular Radio. We're gonna get a much more insight of it. So let's see here. There you go. The King's Daughter is here. Folks, welcome. I'm Afonso Zian Sort of the Liberia Public Radio and LPR TV. As we talk politics, we try to make room for other things that are happening in the society, in our community, and there are a lot of good things because we don't learn anything, guys, good that much. Welcome on the official platform of the Liberia Public Radio, Madam Roberta Go, aka the King's Daughter. Good evening. How are you?
Thank you, everybody, for having me. Thank
you. Okay. All right. Welcome. Just make sure you talk directly into your microphone or phone so that we'll hear you. Good to have you here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Today's what? First Sunday? Am I correct?
Yes.
Did you go to church, the King's Daughter, today?
No, my church is actually in lockdown right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's quite correct. I'm asking, I myself to win. All right. Don't mind me. Sometimes I do some crazy. Okay. Let's have a little conversation here. How long you been in this country?
About 12 years.
12 years ago. Yeah. How long you start singing?
I've been singing all the way from Liberia.
Mm-hmm. From Liberia.
I started singing at a very young age, at the age of 8.
Singing in the church, in the choir, praise and worship.
In the church, and usually, what I used to do is gather my friends together every evening time, just gather them together, and we would sing praise and worship songs to the Lord. I used to love doing that, and I still love doing it. So yeah.
Where did you arrive? Through JFK or O'Hare or which what do you call it at Jacksonville and Atlanta, Georgia? A lot of the people who were doing those things, by the time they got to JFK, they left everything right there, and that was it.
Oh no. Thank God I didn't leave it there. JFK. JFK.
You went through, at least you and your everything, your praise and worship, everything came through JFK. And why you call yourself the king's daughter?
Yes, I call myself the king's daughter because when I was going through the difficult times in my life,
Hmm.
God was my father and still is my father. So that's why I call myself the king's daughter.
He was the only way out to
The
get you
only
to be
way
where
out.
you are. It was,
And
I am
everyone,
quite
yes,
sure it was quite difficult.
yes, it was.
And doing this thing here, your peers group, people, a lot of things come in, friends. Oh, how far will she go in this thing? Oh, you don't mind her. She just coming from Liberia, so she's gonna be doing all of these things that she's doing. So it's nothing to threat you, nothing to hold you back from serving your God.
There was challenges, yes, for
Mm,
sure. There was challenges, but God kept me through.
mm,
He said in His Word, He said He would never leave us, nor would He forsake us. And He kept His promises in my life,
mm.
and so I am a living testimony today. Yes,
Wow. So you currently what in what Philadelphia?
yes, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So you did this song called Mean Bliss. I've been wondering the first time I listened to it, I didn't know. I have no idea it was a Liberian because the tone in it is either like a South Africans or Nigerians because they sing with us sort of their voice is from their esophagus, kind of strong bass. So I just I couldn't believe it. So why there are so many names? Why you took call me blessed. Are you the only person blessed?
Oh God, yes. I am not the only person who is blessed, no. But I will say, call me blessed is a name from the Holy Spirit, no doubt. Despite of all I've been through, like my sister Rita said,
Mm.
I went through some difficult times in my life that I never thought I would get this far. That's what I'm singing that song. I'm saying, I can't believe I got this far. I can't believe it's happening right now. God has been my pillow. He has been my mother. He has been my father. He has been everything through it all. And so I call myself the king's daughter because my father is the one that I'm depending on. So call me blessed is a name that, despite of your trials, despite of your tribulation in life, know that God has your back. He will never leave you. His word is true, and you can rely on the Lord.
I just thought it was just only son to A, but from what I just gathered from your friend Rita, there's a what a foundation. You
Yes,
have a foundation.
yes, the King's Daughter Foundation. And the foundation is basically because at one point in my life I was confused about my calling. And so the foundation is to help people find that God given purpose in their life.
S-
That's what the
s-
King's Daughter is about.
So what the king doesn't want to do? What's the essence? What this foundation is it based here? Are you making some sort of intervention? Your country, my country, Liberia, is heavily inflated. And all day we talk politics. Hey, these people, I don't know. They are different people on planet Earth. Are you getting this foundation in Liberia? Is that something you're planning doing, or is it there already?
Definitely, it's a process. I'm looking at it. I'm looking forward to it being in Liberia, of course. But the branch is going to be set up in America. And once we get it established, yes, then we will go to Liberia. And not only limited in Liberia, but all over the world. Because, yes, that's the plan.
What is the support that you are receiving among your peers group, among your friends? And I can tell you to start something is crazy. There are people who will come, they are dreams killer. Liberians, for the most, not all of them, most of them, they are dream killer. They come to you, they profess they are in support. They hear it and they take it and run with it to New Mexico, from New Mexico to Alaska. I don't know, they're going to deliver mail to Sierra Peno. And oh, don't mind that woman, Roberta, just wasting your time. So, are you willing? Are you that strong that all of these things are you going to overcome them?
Mm. I'm not walking in my own strength, but the
Mm.
Lord's. He got me this far, and I know He's going to carry me through. But to answer your question, yes, my peers are so supportive. I have a lot of people behind me, and I'm so grateful. Everyone is waiting for me to win, and they are asking me, "What can I do, Roberta? What can I do? What can I do?" They don't even call me Roberta anymore. They call me Blessing, the King's daughter.
Your nature and the
Just
blessing
my
and the
name.
things. Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So yeah, they are really supportive. I'm blessed. I am truly blessed, no doubt.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what would be the focus of this foundation? What are you going to be looking at specifically in doing in terms of intervention, the children, the elderly, specific group of people? What do you intend to look at specifically?
Definitely, my purpose is basically looking at the youth because the Bible says we should catch them young. While they are young, we should catch them. So the youth is my focus right now. I'm looking at the youth. The King's Daughter Foundation is going to help you find your purpose in life. Because, like I said, that was something that I struggled with myself. So the King's Daughter Foundation is going to help you. The plan is to have a workshop. That workshop every year, we're going to have a workshop, and that workshop is going to hold different preachers from all over the world. And we're going to start by different topics on how to find your purpose. And when you do find your purpose, how to go about it. And one of the ways that I found my purpose is to go to the Maker. You can do nothing in this world without Jesus. You need to go to the Father and ask Him, say, Lord, what is that thing that you created to be in this world? What is that purpose? Because God said everyone has a purpose in this world. So that is my passion. And I know that this is just the beginning.
Mhm. You know, it's a very long road, and it's gonna be rocky.
Oh,
Someday
yeah.
you're gonna have a peanut butter type. Someday you're gonna be a dry bread because it's off and on situation.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
you take it? Why the tiger goes to the youth? What you realize is not happening time for which you take the youth.
Even right now, if you look into the world, so many distractions. Women, they don't know who they are. Men, they don't know who they are. Everyone is following. Oh, this is what training. This is what training. To set yourself apart is only take the grace of God. So my focus is on the youth. The youth is our generation. My focus is on the youth. If only they can just understand, is when you ground yourself in the Word of God, there's nothing you can do in this world. He got me this far. If He can do it for me, He can do it for you too. Yes, that is why my focus is on the youth, the King's Daughter Foundation. Any information you want to find out, you can find on my website.
Yeah, let me see
Roberta
it.
Gold dot
I
com.
think let me see the website. If you want, if you want, I mean, I want everyone out there to know that they are blessed. No matter their situation, please follow my website, robertago.com, for more information. Let me say
RobertaGold.com.
some little bit things here, and I'm quite sure it's in line with what you are doing. Sometimes you watch Facebook posting videos coming from Liberia. You see the young generation, people that are supposed to be the future leader. And you see them lottering all over the place. What comes to mind? You working, you already have this visions of this foundation to look at the youth of today. What comes to mind? That pains your heart.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I say that makes your heart to bleed within when you see the young generation, the manner in which things are being handled in libraries. That's something that kind of play, kind of like disturbing to you.
Oh, definitely. And at times as human beings, we're quick to judge. We're very quick to judge. When it comes to Liberia, some people don't have the finance. Some people don't have that sense of the parenting, the direction. Nobody to tell them the right from wrong. And so sometimes a lot of the youth, they got themselves into things because they want to survive. That's why I'm thinking. So they got themselves into some things that they can't get themselves out of, and also.
You strongly feel that because of whatever they are doing, regardless is bad, we shouldn't just leave them alone. There must be an
Oh,
intervention.
no, no, no. We can't leave anybody alone. No. That is why the King's Daughter Foundation is for. We stand for everyone to show them the way because maybe they don't have anybody to show them the way.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see if I can bring us. I love this song here, and I want to give it just to the audience. You get a YouTube channel. We also need to tell them they can also subscribe to your YouTube channel, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You get a because we got the how long to take. Okay, let me see. Let's play this song here a little bit. Who knows? There are some new things that you want to talk about, and we can do it again for us here at Liberia Public Radio. Anything good that comes out of Liberia, so once we find it out is real, is authentic, we can do our part to showcase it. So here we go. Let's see here. we can have this music here called Call Me Bless. See it. Let's get a little piece of it.
Come on! Hey! He kill it! He kill it! He kill it! Okay! Yeah, let's go! Yeah, didn't know I would get this far. Yeah, didn't know it would be right now. Yeah, did you look at me? Yeah, oh,
Right, the King's Daughter is in the house of LPR here this evening. All right, enjoy yourself, folks. Today is Sunday. Be blessed.
Me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. Many days I cry, many days I'm sad. Hey, Jesus, now you up, now you change my life. I wanted to give up, I almost like hope. My heart was broken, nobody to turn to. Hey, Jesus, only you was there. My marriage was shaking, so confusion. Jesus, you kept me together, Papa. Hey, hey. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think, oh Jehovah. Hey, hey, hey. When I think about the way you changed my life. Hey, Jesus, now you are. Hey, hey. I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know I'll get this far. Yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know it would be right now. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Did you look at me? Yeah, I'm blessed. Oh, I'm blessed. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah, I'm blessed. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. I'm blessed by the Lord. Nobody can help me. I'm covered by His blood. Oh, nobody can destroy me. I'm grateful for everything. Grateful for everything. I have clothes to wear. I have food to eat. Oh, I'm grateful for everything, Jehovah. Yeah, yeah. You bless my life. Thank you, Jesus. It's because of you I'm a better human being. It's because of you, Daddy, I'm a better human being. Child, better somebody, Papa.
Oh my, I want to sing, but no voice. Let's go to the King's Daughter to continue the song.
Didn't know it would be right now. Oh, yeah. Take a good look at me. Yeah. Oh, bless. Oh, yeah. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me just stop it right there. My goodness, I am blessed. I am blessed. Let's stop it right there. Here, let me just come back here to the King's Daughter, Roberta. This song is you did the song yourself?
Yes, I did.
Are you hearing me now?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, you did the song yourself. You did a
Yes.
writing, compose, all of that.
Yes, I wrote this song. Yes.
Wow.
By such a grace of God.
Did you go to music school, something like that, or just is it just a creation, your own
Yeah,
creation?
I went to music school. No, I didn't.
Wow.
Sorry about the Holy Spirit to write this song. Yeah.
No, there are some and singing like a Ghanaian and like I said, like a Nigerian or some South African. That's the kind of tone. I mean, I could be wrong, but most of the folks that are listening, that they will actually agree with me.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think it's well arranged. It's I mean the rhythm, the beat, the tones, and everything just kind of like perfect. How many times you went over this like when you're going in studio to get us going?
First, I want to give God the glory, and then also I want to thank the producer
Mm.
behind the song, Just Prince. He did an amazing job. Yes.
Yeah, I think honestly, I listened to it and I kept looking and tried to see who this person, but when I got to realize, so and that's one of the things that we try to do here. The society is huge, and everybody should be part of the society, and I think we must give people the voices to showcase talent, not just all of the time politics. There are a lot of good things happening here at the foundation. This is this Oaklet virus here. Do you have a timeline to launch this foundation? Has it been launched? Not yet.
Right now the hold up is coronavirus. So
Mhm.
as soon as coronavirus is over, we're getting right into it. Yes,
Right into it. So in the meantime, preparation is being made to get it
yes,
going.
yes.
What's up with the songs? Have you launched this album officially?
Not yet. The album is called Call Me Blessed as well. This is the song on the album.
Mhm. Have you
Yes.
launched it? Have you launched it officially?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh wow! So that's the first. Okay, so when you after this whole crazy COVID-19, you try to do all of that.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm
Yes.
about to put you to test. Are you ready?
Okay.
I want to know. I see your picture on this song. I'm seeing everything here. Can I get a real voice to justify what is on the YouTube there?
Sure.
I'm not sure. You want me to give that sound a little bit, and then I want to see what is it possible that you can get your phone around. I want my audience to see you. Is it possible? Let me see
Should
if
I
I
get
can
what?
get. Is it possible I can get you off the screen to flip your phone around because I want my audience to focus on you now. Is it
Okay,
possible?
sure.
Yeah, so
Sure.
I'm gonna get you off the screen. Just face it or make it or iPad, whatever you're using. Let it just be launched because I want
Okay.
when you're ready to do stuff, so you can do it. Let me just give her time to adjust her phone. We're gonna have gonna do a test here this evening here. I know it is a son, but I want to make sure that's the audience. Okay, there you go. I'm getting the signal from the background now. Do not hold me responsible because I'm trying to test the king's daughter. Once king's daughter, queen son, king president son, when they come in the house here too, then the good thing I'm a king for myself here, right? Okay. So yeah, because we hear anything good that we know is good for Liberia, LPR, we always support it. Just let us know. The main station is in Philadelphia. When you're ready for the launching program, let us know. Whatever we can do to help in that regard, we always like to make a good intervention. Anything that brings glory and brings some sort of goodness, quality to Liberia, we like to be part of it. So, are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? Let my audience, I want to get them firing. Oh, today is the first Sunday here. And let me see. I think maybe I can give the volume a little bit of this song here. And then I will do it. And then probably your voice will overshadow it. Are you nervous? No.
No.
That's your own creation. Okay, so let's see here, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully, we're gonna get a voice. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I'm gonna lower it here a little bit. Let's see here.
Come on! Hey! He kill it! He kill it! He kill it! Okay! Yeah, let's go! Yeah, didn't know I would get this far. Yeah, didn't know me right now. Yeah, did you look at me? Yeah. Oh, bless the Lord. Yeah. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. Many days to cry, many days to cry. And just something going on. How you take my life? I wanted to give up. I almost let go. My heart was deep. Nobody wanted to give. And just something you were there. My now. Oh, yeah. I'm blessed by the Lord. Nobody can stop me. I'm covered by the Lord. Nobody can control me. I'm grateful for everything. Grateful for everything. I have to go well. I have food to eat. Oh, I'm grateful for everything. Oh, yeah. You bless my life. Thank you, Jesus. It's because of you I'm a better human being. It's because of you that I'm a better human being. Shout at somebody, Papa. Yeah, didn't know I could get this far. Didn't know it could be right now. Take a good look at me. Oh, bless her. Didn't know I would be this far. Take a look at me right now.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me see here. What a beautiful song here. This is doing here. The song is a blast. I mean, it is something. Wow. Congratulations. Con- uh,
That
congrat-
was good.
Congratulations. That was you did it. You put it out. Bless. Yeah. No, but nobody can destroy you. Those are the words that you.
Yes.
Those are very strong words.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nobody can. Rita, let me just bring you in here. You're here to cheer her up,
Yeah.
to support her. So let us all form part of this conversation now.
Yeah.
She did what she's supposed to do. When you heard this song for the first time, what registered to your mind?
Well, when I had the first time, I was a little bit like, what is she talking about? You know? Then when I took time to listen to the lyrics, I understood that this was a message coming from right from the heart. It was a message coming directly from a heart of a grateful, a thankful heart. So it has ministered a lot to me, and it's still ministering to me anyway, because I played like every minute, every second. It's that's my take home, my bedtime, and every Roberta knows that. So
Wow.
the first time I had it really blessed me when I listened to the lyrics very well. You know, sometimes when you listen to a music, you must understand the words, the lyrics that sends the message, that drives the message home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And actually, the words are carefully put together. They are well coordinated. I'm not a songwriter, but I'm very sensitive to things. Being in this profession, to listen to stuff I have played over and over and over, and
Yeah.
they are all well coordinated and well connected. Let me go back to the King's Daughter. How long you intend to go with this? You want to check your microphone?
For as long as the
Yeah, we're hearing you now. How long you intend to go with this sinking? How long do you intend to go?
for as long
Yes, something. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on yet. You're not sounding audible. Can you check your microphone here and see?
should I turn it around?
All right.
Okay, yeah. If that's comfortable with you, yeah, I think you can do it. Let me just get you off and I do it, and then we can get it going right back. Okay, I think there we go. I think she's okay. Let's see it this way. All right, are you there now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that? So probably right. Okay, so I was just asking you, how long do you intend to go with this sinking and stuff like that? How long do you intend to go with it?
For as long as the Lord will have me do it. Yes.
Right. So, you still thinking about releasing something different?
Yes, we have a new song coming out very soon. Wait on it. It's amazing.
What?
Another great song.
You got a new one somewhere there waiting. Supposed to
Somewhere
Lot.
there in the box.
for a lot.
Coming
Supposed
very
to,
soon.
Yeah.
oh
Wait
wow.
on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I know yet. Let's talk about it in as much we enjoy these things yet, but they are costly. That's correct.
Oh
To
yeah.
get to.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes it is.
So, how do you go about how can people reach you? And I know there are a lot of good Liberians who also support good things. In America, can support for protest and GoFundMe for their body. I think we can go fund people or people who wants to affect changes. Who plan to do something as long as it's authentic, it's genuine. I think those are the people that we can help. So how can you be contacted, how can you be reached, because putting these songs together, I'm quite sure you don't have your own studio. Anything that you're doing is all about man. Since I came to America, I never found dollar. I never even found it in the street. I thought people gonna be picking like money or in the street and just finding 100. And when profile I try to run behind when you go in it, that cost up to 10 years. So it's a cost a lot. How can people, those who want to help, how can they go about to do it?
Every information about Roberta Go is on robertago.com. When you go to my website, on the top of the website, it says donate button. You click the donate button, you can donate anything that the Lord lays on your heart.
Yeah, I
That
think
is how
it's
you can help.
yeah, it's important because that one of the ministry we need to build here how to give here because we have the Giblets productions. It's also involved in a very huge projects, and I think these are things that people are supposed to take time to give. Don't hesitate. You can share with us. On the look on our website as long you give us the authorization. We'll also get the information out there, so that people will use their own good judgment. Whatever their contacts number there that they can reach you, so that they will know what they are investing in. They will know what they are about to give it to a funnel for themselves. Once you give us that authorization, we can definitely do that. And again, like I said, don't hesitate. Always let us know once there's anything. Do you have plan? Do you have time now that you think you're gonna be those songs you're talking about? You're gonna release them or not yet?
Well, the new song that's coming out,
Yeah,
yes, it's coming out very soon. We
very.
have a lot of surprises, by the way. I can't talk everything right now, but
I hear
lots and
you.
lots of surprises on the way.
I hear you. And I like yeah, we can't empty all of them here because
Oh
sometimes
yes.
all the every it requires money. People
Yeah.
gotta put in that. Do you have like a cash app on your website? Yeah.
I don't have a cash app on my website, but when you donate to the foundation, it's gonna come to me. So
Yeah.
So
that's
I
the
mean,
way
there's a
work.
link. There's a link there. That's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
right on the top of the website. As soon as you go to robertagold.com, on the top it says donate, and you can donate
So
right there.
let me give you a little strategy. Liberian people, they are very, very much impatient. That website there, the people when they go there, they just go and play there. So if I were you, I will. I'm telling you, I know my people there. Very few are very patient and tolerant can go through all of that. But when you have that cash and attached to it, everybody down to the little children, everybody get cash. No excuse. They ain't gotta say, oh, because of the bank, I gotta go to the bank. It's right there, instant transaction right away.
Yeah.
That's a very good strategy there. I think I considered doing that. It makes it easier. People, you don't want people telling, the internet this time it not safe. I come and go put my bank card number there. And I don't even know who she is. Those people I know they are tricked. Come man, no come people. So let me tell you now. So before I do that kind of thing, I make sure I do my own cleaning up. Go. No, but on a serious note, I know these things is costly. We see these videos, we see the music we play. Then it's quite amazing. It's nice, but they are costly. And if you want something of a quality, come on, you gotta spend money. It's unfortunate that for the most part people don't realize, but all of these things are up to the quality and beauty of our country. And this is why moving forward for us here at LPR, I want to take time to have these conversations on other components of life. And I everybody like politics, but right now when we start talking about joy, we have been to see all the Boko boy here will be bossing and they start coming us out because either some kind of money law, somebody do this and that, all that kind of thing. But I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Nobody should be left behind when it comes to the country, rebuilding of the country. Yeah, we're talking about music, but behind the music, you have you contemplating, you to doing a foundation that will intercede, that will help the young generation. So I think it is important that we give voices to everybody. Okay, there we have our man Maggie Wallace here. I'm watching live from St. Clair, Liberia. You see that? So it's all about it, and that's why we want these kind of good conversations. Talk to your people in Philadelphia. You don't have a timeline yet to get this yet going. Do you have something tentatively, Mike? When you gonna have this stuff, or you just want to wait until everything calm down?
For the foundation,
Yeah.
yes. Um, I'm just waiting for the coronavirus to be over because I will have to launch it, and
Mhm.
I want people to come, to the launching. So that's the only hold up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, we are really we can support the. Rita, let me just ask you here. Don't mind me if the
It's
question
okay.
if the question doesn't make sense. Just tell me, say, look, it's none of your business, and I will fully understand that. But
Okay.
I want people to guess something. Are you a Liberian?
No, I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, you see there, and there's a reason I'm asking those questions. If and I believe it is in the interest of African solidarity. It's what this lady is doing for which you are forming a line. And for you to come out to be in support for her, it speaks volume that
Yeah.
other Liberians should be able to do the same. Because whatever she's doing now, the first beneficiary will be Liberia. You're not going to go to Abuja. You're not going to go to Kono, whatever state, what they call the state, Delta State. It's not going to go there. It's going to be to Liberia. But the cause and the importance of the whole thing, that's the reason you are supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's no
Because it's
offense.
for
I
humanity.
wanted the people to know exactly uh, that if an African sister can come and support another African sister, what's about you? Who will going to be the direct beneficiary?
Yeah. It's a humanity cause, It's a race, it's a fight for humanity. It doesn't matter where the beneficial comes from, you know, whether Liberia, Nigeria, or even America, So when we are fighting cause for one humanity, we just all go out and do what we got to do. That's what it's all about. So it's a cause that everybody that have interest in humanity should be able to to join and support, and to give a supporting hand to an upcoming vibrant and smart uh, uh, a sister that is bringing up something that could be of a benefit, to our youth and to everybody around. So
Right.
that's why I put all my support to her. Yeah.
All right. Now I wanted it to come from yourself so that they would know. Our people, I don't want to believe in speculation. That woman I was talking, I wanted a Nigerian, I wanted a Sierra Leonean, I wanted a Gambian. No, I want it to come from your mouth and the reason. And I like the words that you imply out of humanity. So I want them to understand. And I hope we have a few people here that I know they're going to grab the concept, the way understand that. So the king's daughter. So I talked to us yet a little bit. Is there other things that you want to talk about? Perhaps they didn't really reach to. We will try to do this routine later once your foundation things quiet down. Just let us know. Send us a message, LIB Messenger. Even time for the real time uh, function, let us know. The main station is based right there in Philadelphia, so it just pretty well. We always there to help. If there's anything, something special that you want to talk about, perhaps I didn't ask, and you want.
So the Roberta Foundation. It's something that we're working on as well. And also on the website, we have Call Me Blessed T-shirt. Call Me Blessed T-shirt is available. You can get it, and when you purchasing the T-shirt, it helps with the next project. So that's the reason why the T-shirt is very important for you guys to get
Oh,
it.
you have t-shirts there.
Call Me Blessed, yeah, the Call Me
Comment
Blessed
plus.
T-shirt is available on the
Mhm.
website as well.
Okay, that's another way to do the fundraiser to get a
Yes,
foundation to get your work going, right? How much for
yes,
those t-shirts?
$30.
Oh, that's a gift away, $10. Oh,
Yeah.
go to crazy shower here and spend money for a shower, and then by the time you go low, next day start throwing baby top and all those kind of things away. So I think we can invite the t-shirts. You have all sizes of people and everything.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have up to extra extra large, I think.
Okay, all right, that's good. $10, and that's so
Very-
when yeah, are you coming in, Rita?
I know it's $30, the t-shirt.
$30?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
$30.
$30. Yeah, all right, that's okay. That's fine. I mean, I think that's a penny change. These people can buy it. We can buy it. That's another way of supporting because when you tell them your kind, we're not come, but by buying that T-shirt, yes. Send us the sample if it is possible. We can showcase that as well. We can showcase the T-shirt on on our during our regular pass. What you call it, popcast, and what about live something? We can show it, and then we can. But when they buy it from the website, how do they get it? Yet? You want to make sure. What is the postage fee depending, or will it be depending on the location? You gonna mail
Oh
it? To,
no, it all comes to $30.
oh, the mailing everything comes to $30.
Yeah.
Yes,
Are you kidding me? So pretty well, that's a good deal.
yeah.
Yes, please. I mean, it's fair enough. I think we need to do that. We gotta support our own sisters, our own brothers, people that really mean well for the country. And I'm saying, Rita is here. When you see one of my managers is a Nigerian,
Mm.
and I went to one of the programs, one program. Those people, when they rather support their people, you think they are crazy. They give money like it's insane, unbelievable.
That's true.
Oh yeah, but we have to learn to do that because if there's foundations, if it is established here and it's planted in Liberia, it will address eventually most of these challenges facing the young people there, and that's another way you contribute into your country directly. So just send us here. Let me see here. Okay, somebody I think posting the web. I think okay, that's the web. Let me just put it here. That's the web lane
Yes.
www.roberthago.com online store. Wow. Let me see what I can even go here and put it out. I think that's amazing. But this it takes time to get this thing done. Where do you get all this strength from? King's daughter supposed to be relaxing. So how you going about
I
this?
have a great team. I have a great team. God
That's
first, and
true.
then Sister Rita, Sister
That's true.
Brittany, Sister
We all
Vashti.
put
I
working
mean,
hard,
the list goes
put
on.
everything on deck.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable. I mean everything seems to be
And
uh
not forgetting Sister Prayer.
Yeah.
Everybody is on board. Yes.
wow. Okay, that's good. Let me just see. I want to make sure here if I can put it out uh from on the website here. The cons slash online store. All right, that's good. So okay. Let me see here. Yes, let me see here. All right, but I think that's something folks, it will stay there. It will stay there. That's the address there. To definitely just go to Google and just type in the www robertagold.com online store, and you can put into your request. That's another way to contribute. Because with the whole corona thing now, you're going to be BSQ. I can't go. Okay, you can go. I'll either tell it up. I can go through WhatsApp and through online. Yes, I think we can do that, Minister BB. But Clint is ready here. Is also supporting. She's another minister of the gospel based in Iowa. And we'll try to do all of these things here. In fact, we are working on something to have a standing program here of artists to always showcase the good side of Liberia. Then every time we're going to be talking about these headaches talk here, then they can come here. We give them the opportunity so that they can do something. Is there anything special that you want us to talk or you want to talk about?
I'm just happy to be here, and thank you for having me. And Sister Rita, thank you for all your support. Only God can bless you. To all my family and friends that's watching, I love you guys. Thanks for your support as well. And to the Most High God, the
Uh,
all sufficient Maker, the
mhm,
one who does and no one can change. He's
mhm.
just amazing. The one who has my back when everyone turned their back on me. I want to give him praise and glory because he alone can take the glory out of my life.
So, Rita, let me hear from you.
We just want to thank God for the opportunity
Yeah.
given unto us to present Call Me Blessed. And we also want to thank God for you also giving us the opportunity to come over and present this. We're speaking to our viewers that they should just God, you know,
Come
let
on!
this song be a blessing to them. Let it be a blessing to them
Okay!
and be blessed.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, didn't know I would get this far. Yeah, didn't know it would be right now. Yeah, did you good look at me? Yeah, oh, bless oh. Yeah, didn't know I would be this far. Yeah, take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Yeah. Many days I cry, many days I'm sad. Hey, just now you are, now you take my life. I wanted to give up, I almost like
Oh,
oh,
yes, I could give up and say couldn't give up.
nobody could turn to. Hey, Jesus, only you was there. My marriage was shaking, was a confusion. Jesus, you kept me together, Papa. Hey, I don't know what to do, God. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think, oh Jehovah. When I think about the way you treat my life, hey, Jesus, that you are. Hey, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed, oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know I'll get this far. Yeah, didn't know it would be right now. Yeah, did you good look at me? Yeah. Oh, bless oh. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. I'm blessed by the Lord. Nobody can help me. I'm covered by His love, Lord. Nobody can destroy me. I'm grateful for everything. Grateful for everything. I have clothes to wear. I have food to eat, Lord. I'm grateful for everything, Jehovah. Yeah. You bless my life.
Oh, what a beautiful evening at this evening here with the King's daughter, Roberta, and Rita.
I'm a person in my picture. Better somebody, Papa. Yeah, I'm blessed. Oh,
Bless.
didn't know I'll get this far. Yeah. Didn't know it would be right now. Oh, yeah. Did you good look at me? Yeah. Oh, bless oh. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. Blessing Everywhere I go, so blessing I see. Blessing, 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 blessing. Yeah, yeah. Just bring on the beat. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it up, do it up, do do do. Da da, zin 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 zin, do do, da da, zin zin. Yeah, zoka, zoka, da da, zin 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 zin, zin za, zo, zin za, zin. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it up, dig it up. Zin 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 zin. Oh, we ain't there yet. Yeah, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Didn't know I would get this far. Yeah.
I'm blessed.
Didn't know it would be right now. Oh,
I'm blessed.
yeah.
All right, folks.
Ooh.
What a beautiful evening here, this evening here. What a great I think, and I can see the reactions. I want to say a big thank you to this fellow, Mangi Wallace. Did that the Korea did that the internet business, and to be on at this sort of hour after 8. What's the time in Liberia now? Time to be working with us. That's
He is part of the team. He is
rest
part of the team. That's why.
Mm.
of that, you know.
Again.
And it's 12 after 12:13 a.m. and from Mr. Wallace to be with us. Wallace, we want to thank you so much. If that's your first
Yeah.
time listening, for those of you making your first appearance on the Libra Public Radio, subscribe to our YouTube channels, our Facebook, our Twitter. It is a simultaneous broadcast, 3 in 1. So, and let's go out to all of the artists, whether in Liberia, whether in the USA, if you're in Iraq, amen. But anywhere you are, we can reach you as long as you have internet. We intend to have this here. We try to figure out there maybe every start of it where we can bring artists, be it gospel or other people. These are things that makes the society effective. We need to give these people the opportunity to so that we can. I know, but maybe we have seen, but. Um, it's good. And to you, Roberta, I want to thank you because you reach out. I believe you pop into our podcast and you just say, "Oh, can I, can I get my songs and stuff like that?" And that's why I go. We used to be playing people's songs, but for which people, you two, we got flag and other people reported. And I understand we should have asked for their concern, but we just thought we were doing it and a good faith, but that's not how it turned away order. So to all those that in the musical industry or have specific talent that you want to show, let us know. We'll talk behind the scenes, and then eventually we'll make it happen. We are committed to doing that as long it is good for Liberia. I don't have it. It is not about my personal self, but I will look at a holistic approach. What is good that we can present to the audience, we can do that. So the invitation is open, is out there, and we can bring anybody. Okay, but before we sign off here, Rita, let me just come to you, and then the king's daughter will be the one to wrap it up here. What you want to be the takeaway message here, Rita? Those that are listening here, what you want them to take away? What is the concept you want them to grab, and what will be your own appeal to them relative to this young lady? What is she's about to embark on things that she wants to do? It requires prayer. It needs motivation, and
Yeah.
not just on the moral, but important in America when financial support is not there, it's hard to succeed,
Yeah.
not to get the
Well,
finances.
thank you. My take home for this broadcast will be that I want people to understand that this music, it's not an entertaining music. It's for inspiration, for uplifting our spirit, and an encouragement to whoever is down in any situation and believing God, that God is just there to bring them up. Then back to King's daughter, I would appreciate that we all come out and support in every way that we can, especially for the foundation, so we can be able to reach out to more people and reach out to people that really need our help in one way or the other. And to our people in Philadelphia, this is an oncoming star. I would really wish that the Liberian community, Nigerians community, all African communities should give a full support. Come out in your best and give a support so we can build our own society. That's why they keep saying people in the diaspora, people in the diaspora. Yeah, we are in the diaspora. We should start helping ourselves in the diaspora. It's what we do here that we can take back home to encourage our families, our friends, our country, our community. And thank you so much for having me on the show.
All
Thank
right. Okay. Thank you so much, Rita. Let's go to the main character of today's event. Miss Roberta Go, aka the King's Daughter, with a song
King's
called
daughter.
The King's Daughter is in the house of LPR.
Yes.
Let's get the blessing here. Share some of the blessing here with us here before we let you go this evening. What's your final message to your own Liberians, to your own friends, to the residents of entire Philadelphia, and the rest of the Liberians are right here in the diaspora and back home? Your vision, what you want them to do.
Wow. First of all, I just want to say I'm grateful to be here today. And that one of the things that drives me is that from my situation, what I've been through, the trials, the tribulations, and that no matter what you go through in this life, don't give up. Put your choice in the Lord. There's nothing that the Lord cannot do. Once you put your trust in the Lord, He said He will never leave us, He will never fail us. He said He will always be there to protect us and guide us. The Lord is my guidance. He's the one I'm depending on. So my message is to every youth, the King's Daughter Foundation is here for you. We are here for you. Trust me. And all you need to do is go to robertagold.com and try to donate. Anybody that can donate, donate because it's going to help us put more good work out. That's all I need to say right now is that please donate to the foundation. Help us support us.
RG, the King's daughter. Come on. Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm hearing you.
Um, yeah. So the King's Daughter Foundation. Go to my website robertagold.com to donate anything that you can. It will be a blessing. And thank you so much, sir, for having me. I appreciate you. May God bless you and your family. I appreciate it. And for everyone who's watching, thank you so much. May God reward every one of you.
Okay, well, folks, that's how we're going to leave it for the rest of the evening. Please don't hesitate when you're new born. You want to showcase a, let us know. We are always here. We make room, even when we are tired. Believe me, I stay on a Liberian politics for almost how many hours. But we had this rendezvous before that crazy thing came about, and there's no way that I can let you down. That's part of the confident building. So, and I'm happy we kept up with the time to start it at 7 o'clock, and here we are. We made it. Let me give you a big hand clap and to Madam Rebecca, Rita, for also coming out. This is what we're supposed to be doing. When you're
you.
friend doing something, you give them the support. Guys,
Mhm.
thank you so
Um,
much, and have a pleasant evening.
thank you so much. Thanks, Sis
Thank
Rita.
you. Thank you.
Píquele, píquele, píquele. Okay. Yeah, I'm blessed. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know I would get this far. Yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know it would be right now. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Did you good look at me? Yeah, I'm blessed. Oh, I'm blessed. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed. Didn't know I would be this far. Yeah, I'm blessed. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah.
All right, that's how we're going to leave it here this evening. Folks, I want to thank you so much for this event and just so much. Guys, thank you so much and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Talk
Thank
to you.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay then. All right, folks, that does it this evening. I'm Afonso Z and Salt. I having a wonderful evening here. I think that this is the most beneficial one than that headache that we talk this evening with this politics business here, but it's part of what we sign up for. And so this goes out to all of our artists, gospel or whatever you are. Just let us know, and we'll always have you here.
RG.
And it was a great time being here with the king's daughter and Sis Rita.
Hey! Hikele, hikele, hikele.
Hikele. Oh man, the next time I'm gonna be part of that song, I'm a Afonso Z and so of the Liberia Public Radio.
Didn't know I would get this far. Didn't know it would be right now.
Nobody can tell me that they are not blessed. People came from way in the forest. By the time they look, they were to JFK, they were to O'Hare, and they're right here now riding fabulous car. Is it not a blessing?
Be this far, yeah. Take a look at me right now. Take a look at me right now. Oh.
I can remember when I was in Tottenham, I had a hamburger that we used to eat that were coconut and cassava. I even know that I gave people two in them, but I'm not eating it again no more. So that's a blessing to be here, right?
I almost like home. My heart was broken. Nobody to turn to. Hey, Jesus, only you was there. My marriage was shaking. Total confusion. Jesus, you kept me. You kept me together, Papa. Hey, hey. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think, oh Jehovah. Hey, hey. When I think about the way you treat my life. Hey, Jesus, and you are. Hey, hey. Oh, bless.
And let me tell you, you don't see something here on the 9th of August. It's going to be a big and huge musical explosion to right here at the Ghibli Productions in collaboration with the Liberia Public Radio before your very eyes. It's going to be a huge musical explosion, fundraiser here with all artists, stars from inside Liberia right here going to be here. Please, we need your contribution to the donation to carry on the work in Liberia.
Right now, take a look at me right now. Oh, yeah. I'm blessed by the Lord. Nobody can help me. I'm covered by His love.
We pray on the 19th. All of those with artificial, let us say, fingers, the finger that can give. We pray in the name of Jesus. We grow new fingers that day so that they will give.
You bless my life. Thank you, Jesus. It's because of you I'm a better human being. It's because of you, Daddy, I'm a better human being.
What a beautiful wording. Because of you, I'm a better human being. It's amazing. The song is loaded. And no one, I'm blessed by you. Nobody can do me harm. There are a lot of good words inside into this song here. So it's reached the standard. All right. So we must give her the support and whatever that she's doing in Liberia or she intend to do in Liberia.
Didn't know I would be this far. Take a look at me right now.
It's been a very long day here for me, but this is what we signed out to do, to give back to the community, but it must be done with honesty and sincerity. And that's part of what people count people respect people for. Your word must be your word because your words are considered your deeds. So when you commit yourself to something, do it with honesty. Don't put a kappa business in front so much. That's why I get a whole trouble in like broken finish. So don't feel alienated or whatever you have talent in and you think is worth sharing with the public. Let us know So nobody is giving specific preference here. As long you reach out to us, as long you want to share your narrative, your story, whatever you want to do, let us know. We will try to bring you here. As long you guarantee you're not coming across anybody, you're not going to cross anybody man here, then we're going to be friendly. Because if you that person, if you can cross, you not belong here. They get other network you can go and go do your thing, but here we don't do it here. We talk real issue. We agree, we disagree, and I think this is sort of a civility that we need to create so that we'll be able to solve all of these challenges ahead. You have the Ghibli Productions is on the other hand is carrying on a project in Mount Gibby in Bond County. Yeah, we have this young lady is now getting this foundation to address the needs of the young folks, the youth. So the way we plenty of like gravel ends in this country, all of us was just doing carrying us something regardless who is there, who not doing what, if we're playing our part. I think that would be a fair game. Then the people will listen to us. But you hear, the man by there, the man get 505 children. The children not eat whole day. The politician gave them back a rest, they will vote. And Madam Marcel will do it. You yourself, you will do it. You were just talking here because you are not there. It's because the challenges that are facing the country is just enormous. And these people just abuse the system. That's why it is happening. But when we begin to make a real divine intervention, and the presence of that is being felt by those that are on the ground, believe me or not, they will listen to us. But if you don't do it, you won't sit down and complain. You put the people there, you put the people there. The man sit down, the man get 5 children. He go out, he come out the first day, Papa coming. And the children in 9 days, you know the children in 9 days, the next year, you count the first day, no plastic bag in your hand. Those days I can remember, I was little, I was in Sano. That was 73, 70 something with my aunt. And the old man used to work with aunt husband. He used to work with the post office. The post office, for those that know Sano, is downtown, and downtown Sano, that's where these Fanti people, they do their transaction. So every evening when the old man coming home, at least there will be a plastic bag in that old man. Hey, guess what? What is there? Sweet Fanti bread. So when you're getting a bill around 4:30 to 5:30, the house is somewhere over the hill, and you can see down when people coming. So we will be like picking to see it when Uncle Gay is coming. As long plastic bag is in Uncle hand, believe me, the track and field can be easy. See people running, men running, dropping, getting all going. But you can't the first day, no plastic bag. Next day, one of the other first kitchen, they say, Papa coming, they say, but he can't. The reason is nothing is in the hand. So he coming or he not coming, it doesn't mean anything. That's the situation that we are faced with. And I understand our warning, our talking, and all of that. But if we can't make an impact, if we can't supplement, if we can't improvise, if we can't fill in the gap, they will not listen to us. If you leave from here, you go back to your country, and you go to your country, you just decide to stop Liberia because you afraid somebody to kill you in your village, or you bring wish people there. And by the time they go low, it's Alfonso gone back. Then I come here and go tell them and say, oh, don't, you must vote for us open, or don't vote for the ones. You say that nonsense this man is talking. He came and messed up here, he didn't even reach to us. All right? Then he's telling me, the person that putting food on my table, my house is leaking, even though that's not what it's supposed to be doing. But there are situations, and those are reality of life that we must face, we must address and find solution to. If we can't find solution to this problem, and we think we want to have 100%, things stable for one people to do, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. We'll talk and talk. In the evening, you take your IV painkiller. The next day, you're going to come to the problem. But if all of us gradually, as a group, as an institution, as a body, and begin to tackle this problem, our impact will be felt. But the people here, the people in America here, the organization, they are so corrupt, they are so dishonest All of them broken apart because of financial improprieties. It's just crazy. They're not in labor, they're not director here. But with this organization, when they ready, then they say the people not paying, they're not paying you, get a lead a job, let the other people come. So we have it has to be a fair game. If we want to be listened to, if we want our ideas to be incorporated, we have to fund accommodations. We have to address some of those issues. Then we can poke in the eyes of the government. Then we can tell the opposition, this is not what you are doing, you are doing. And believe me or not, our voices or our voice or your voice will be taken into consideration. But when we sit down here and complain and talk like a little chihuahua and talking about the people and you can't do anything tangible in return, it's not going to listen to you. Support this good lady and all of those folks that are listening to us, whatever you are. We want to say thank you so much for spending the evening with us. It's been a very long day here. If you're a minister of the gospel or artist anywhere under the sound of my voice, reach out to us. Get ready for us on the 9th of August. It's going to be a huge musical concept here. And just not just on a musical concept of inspiration, but it's going to be a fundraiser. Please come prepared. The cash app number, we're going to be displaying it. Whatever you give, we can assure you this ministry, the Giblet Productions, are going to be used for the intended purpose. They have extraordinary work mission that they have to complete in Liberia, and they need your support. And I was shocked yesterday, Minister Rose Kofa. This is a lady from West Sano County. But in the interest of our country and to make an impact to affect some changes in life, she carried to Mount Gibby. She's not from Mount Gibby. How many of us are even willing to do that? So it's because of the kind of heart and the folks, the foundation that they have. Mount Gibby and Bonkan, they're going to be the beneficiary. And the more you give, who knows? Another 1 or 2 counties will follow. And gradually it will extend throughout the length and breadth of Liberia. That's the goodness of giving. But you can't give your pocket tailor, right? Your hand can't fit in your own pocket because you don't want to give people, then start complaining. Some people try to say they didn't even get pockets, so money can't even be inside. Then tell me now. Okay. So folks, let me leave you here this evening. I want to thank you so much for being part of this program. By God's willing, same time, same stations, we're going to give you a lineup in the coming week. A lot is unfolding in Liberia. Let's keep our country in prayer. You can't mind the ugliness of the bamboo. You will beat it and kill it. There is no bad bush for child. That is good, bad. Liberia is our country. All of us are on an obligation to ensure that Liberia is better and Liberia is treated right. All right. So make sure to join us here on Sunday. That will be the 9th of August for a big musical explosion. And this is the guy called George Cadell, K Praise. Will be right here. Yeah.
Oh, Yahweh, you are bigger than my situation. You are bigger than my enemy. Consuming fire. Oh, Yahweh, you are bigger than my situation. You are bigger than my enemy. Show up for me. Oh, Yahweh.
Join us here on the 9th. K Praise is a gospel artist based in Liberia. He's going to be part of that program.
Oh, Yahweh, you are bigger than my situation. You are bigger than my enemy. Show up for me. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, hallelujah. Yeah, hallelujah. Show up for me. Hallelujah. Yahweh. situation. Show up for me, Baba. Yahweh, Yahweh, because I'm an enemy. Show up for me, Yahweh, Yahweh, because I'm a situation. Show up for me, Baba. Yahweh, Yahweh, because I'm an enemy. Show up for me, yeah. Show up for me, Lord. Show up for me. Destroy my enemies. Show up for me. Destroy every power. Show up for me. Destroy every altar.
Oh, yeah, that's the voice of Artist K Praise fitting away right here on the Diaspora Informative News outlet. The old man town, the water time has cut off with us here this evening. It's 8:37 Eastern Standard Time.
Destroy my destroyer. Hey, Jesus. Destroy every evil power. Show up for me. Yahweh, Yahweh, you are bigger than my situation. Show up for me, Baba. Yahweh, Yahweh, bigger than my enemy. Show up for me.
That's what you're going to be seeing happening here to live for your very eyes. Get ready to please. That weekend, most of y'all will be taking pay, so there's no excuse for that. All right, most of y'all will be taking pay that weekend. All right, finish checking poor calendar. So make sure to 25, 10, 15, to whatever you think you can, give that contribution. Invest. I don't know why. Yeah. But please give. It is biblical. It is better to give than to receive. We pray. We're going to proclaim. We're going to tell Holy Ghost fire those fingers that are bent artificially from giving to will loosen them by force. And just holy fingers straight in there. Give the Father, give the $10. That's what we're going to be doing to some folks right here.
Hey, Baba. Oh, Baba. Destroy my enemies. Yahweh, Yahweh, you are bigger than my situation. Show up for me, Baba. Yahweh, Yahweh, bigger than my enemies. Show up for me, yeah. Show up for me, Lord, yeah. Show up for me. Destroy my enemies. Show up for me.
I will strongly believe that the Liberian people are going to show up for us on the 9th of August for this Giblet Productions fundraiser in collaboration with the Liberia Public Radio LPR TV. Go on her website, look for Minister Rose Kofa, look on her website, or even go on our LRB Messenger page. Basically, every information that you're looking for. The information is there. It's available. The Cash App, everything, Venmo, everything is there. If you get debit card, you want to give it to all, we will hold it. But make sure you spray it good, because so people can send some kind of thing to us here. All right. Look, on a serious note, let us give and send your contributions. The Cash App number is there and everything. Welcome, my friend and brothers. I believe Dennis Jah for Focus on Liberia, to our sister network here, to all of us in this business, to bring news, information, and thing. And let me just tell you, you guys got to be very selective where you go to process news. Some of you go to the bad. I would say bad, because some of these platforms, they don't talk anything. Anybody who is not willing, or people who are not willing to exchange good ideas, all right, even though they have it, but the manner in which it's been processed and executed is not good for us. People doing it now. What many think after George Weah? I don't agree with what they are doing, but another people will come. So is that what we want to be doing? We need to have a conversations of civility. I can agree with you on everything. You can agree with me on everything, but we must be able to get that courage to sit around the table and have a conversation about that. and sort out those things that we can agree on and things that we cannot agree on, things that would not be applicable at this point in time. We say, okay, you know what, we can table this. So, then we'll do it. But when you cross my dead path, you expect me to sit down at the table, I will take that table and smash your hair with it. No way I can do that. And we need to understand that we need to send that message. Folks, this is the 21st century. This is a time of civilization. You know, they get a saying that's saying the market can never lead a blind hand beyond. That's apparently that is what is happening to what is unfolding in our country. I want to thank the King's daughter, Elizabeth and Rita, for showing up here this evening with us right here on the Liberia Public Radio. And I hope, love, she has been very much in the background to support, here. I hope. Thank you so much. We are happy that we are connected with you guys. Let us keep this relationship. Madam Rita Matthew, you listen to her. This lady, she's a Nigerian. But in the interest of African solidarity and because of and she used a key word on before humanity. What this young lady is trying to do, this is why she's giving support. So when somebody that is coming from on the other side is far-sighted, is so smart and saying the vision of this person, but guess what? When you check here, some of our Liberian brother, sister, don't mind that one more things that they know about, they don't know about it talk. God is patient because some people's mouth needs to be locked for a lifetime. They shouldn't eat. 2-3 days, the next time they will have a true confession. If they can't help, they will never put their mouths in places that they don't believe. And we have to tell people the truth. People that are dangerous among us, we need to call them as it is. If we're not doing, we're doing this salad dressing thing here, our problem will not be solved in Liberia. We glorify people for no reason. We elevate people for no reason. Labra on the story, it can't end alone like a Red Sea. But we will never get tired because we committed ourselves to get this done. And this is one of the reasons, because of the senseless behavior, our lack of wisdom, lack of understanding to see the reality and how things work. That's what get us to be where we are in that country. And apparently, from all indications, no real good lesson is learned. I don't know how many of you went through refugee camp. My friends then used to call me, they call me Reuven Ambassador. I was in Sierra Leone, I was in La Côte d'Ivoire, I was in Ghana, and finally here. And it was not easy. It was not easy. We went through a lot. And so when we see people, politicians, and people gambling with people's life because of power greed, it hurts some of us. I'm not talking about those who didn't see war. By the time the firecracker fire in Butuo, they were located. They either cross to Ivory Coast, they either cross to Guinea and go other or Sierra Leone. And by the time they go low, they were to O'Hare and Robert, how they call it, JFK Airport. But for some of us to reach here, some of us were 1990 asked those who went through the free port of Monrovia before leaving that country. Right after the death of the president, the Central could no longer hold. Things fell apart. May anarchy, according to Chanel, should be loose upon the world. I remember my brother who called into this program, my older brother, may his soul rest in peace. We were in that LPMC warehouse. And we kind of created a scenario among ourselves. 3 from the mother side. I'm not talking about the other brothers, as other people were other places. And we gave all sorts of names to ourselves. And that in the event, because we were there when now Senator Prince Johnson came, in the event that they were coming to pick up people. And believe me, it was not just only people of the Crown tribe that went to the port. There were different other people. But what happens in the Liberian Civil War, the victims becomes the victors and the victors becomes the victim. So even though they were coming for dough, but window wing, camo wing, the zinc wing, and everything were going. And I remember my brother, he's the one I call in today, Tommy. He used to be a soccer player who used to hang around most of his Barca friends from Barca community. And he's took his name. And because I was in Sando, went to school, that little bit crew language was there, and decided to switch it to something. And my other brother who passed away, he said he cannot speak no Dale. His name was Stanley So. And there's no way that he could change that name. We talk, and he said he can do it because he can speak no other dialect. So what happens when I ask you and you say, for example, I'm crew ambassador, and they say speak it, you can speak it. What becomes of it? And after the presidents were killed, and those that followed the Liberian civil crisis, over 5-6 buses from the Carwell base, Prince Johnson came to the LPMC warehouse that was in charge, that ECOMOS Guineans contingent were in charge. And we were put on that bus to Carwell base. Going there, people was telling you guys gonna die. And indeed, when we got there, people were grouped into category. Very often later, I talk about this story here. And this is why when people are acting crazy on some of these things here, it get to my nerves. And even before going, one of our uncle, those days, asked people that are there. They have folks that were going around with bag, these old warehouse cocoa bag. They come to see you lying down, people hungry, people suffering from cholera. They have this, if you go and bury people, ECOM will give you rice. And I have one of my brother, he's currently in Guinea right now. He got sick. And we told him, Nelson, you gotta pull strength in yourself. Because when they kind of look away, oh, they probably going, we want to carry him. Why? Because people want food. People want something to eat. Thousands of people crowded in that warehouse were living on cocoa, dry cocoa. Some of us said it is by the grace of God we're still alive, because the intestines is supposed to turn to cocoa. And the guy came that afternoon and were put on that bus, thrown in that bus. And in fact, it was 2 times. His coming, it was revealed, because this guy who used to play with my brother, he was one of the fighters. He said it cleanly. And my brother asked work there because she's still in Nima. He said, so, oh, we're going to come here. You guys, you have to leave. But I'm afraid if I even get you out of here, they would say it is the crime, you are crying, and you're going to get killed. So there is no way that I can get you out of this place. So, but I can tell you, you have to find your own way. People don't know what went on in that country. And when they say sometimes they talk these things that they don't know about, people are hurt, families are hurt. And people were grouped on that base in category, young, whatever age. Yes, this person is this person was this. And people were victimized who had nothing to do with though. This is to show that there was unnecessary blood wasted in that country for no reason. People were killed because they simply, I don't see any country that does that on this planet Earth. But yet we have not learned a lesson. All of these people that did all these terrible things that they did to us, guess what? At the end of the day, we politically rewarded them with state power. That did not happen in Sierra Leone. I was in Freetown. I was in Sierra Leone. I was in Bow Waterside with NPFL cross. We walked from Bow Waterside to Freetown, to the capital. It was like a 1-month journey. 3 weeks, pretty close to 1 month. And when these things happen, people make mockery out of it. People just talk all kinds of stuff that they don't know about. And people preaching to war slogans still. And when I see these proliferations of these malicious group in Liberia wearing red barrel, if you went through the war, if you see red barrel There's a flashback. Something pops, something comes in your body. There's something, some sort of chill come because those were sort of the sort of dress code those people had those days, and they brought terror on our people. And yet, then still, we see the government, we see the opposition, and it still allows that. And people tend to be the one now that they are correct or they think that they want to bring change. When all of these root causes of things that get us to be where we are today, they are yet to be addressed. So I don't believe in them. Opposition, imposition, opposition. I don't believe in those people. I don't see the authenticity in them, the genuineness, the honesty for the love of the country. I don't see it in them because they don't exhibit it. They don't show it. They are all fake people. And that's why some of the advocates, people in the advocacy community, are doing it. They do it because they want it for themselves. They want something because they hang around these people. They didn't see their way. They fell apart. Now so they put a new government and they are doing this thing. And so people who don't know about our country or who don't know things that happen, and they just think, say, you're just going to sit down here and just talk here and that's going to be the end of it. It's saddening. It's saddening. I work at the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication. Then Minister Colley, my immediate boss, is right here. He's still in Philadelphia, Minister Kai Gerald. And there was an ECMO guide that I assigned with the minister. And I can remember one day our boss man, the minister, asked her to go get something across the bridge. And he saw this guy, this Liberian guy. And that's where I really get to know, yes, Liberian lives went in that country. And we appreciate the peacekeeping that it came to do. And we're in the car, the guy told me, he said, hey, oh God, that's a money there though. I said, what are you talking about? And he was talking about this gentleman with this hornbill. He said, well, get that one, you will be rich for the lifetime. I said, what are you talking about? He said, there's a grease or whatever in that. If you take that, forget it. There's a place. Are you brave? I was like, I need to get down from this car right now. After that, I never felt comfortable by taking a ride. So suppose I were one of those and just stop because people in desperation, people looking for food. Oh, can I give you a ride? What will have become of that person? Or how many persons that you think it happens to them when we just do not know about it? So people are hurt in our country and people are not sensitive to it. When these things happen, they just talk loose talk and they just think it's just talking about them. But if you are going through that war crisis, if you are a refugee in Sierra Leone, if you are a refugee in Cote d'Ivoire, if you are a refugee in Ghana, or Cote d'Ivoire, you were asked, s'il vous plaît, your carte de séjour, if you were asked, or you were arrested and tie one another cloth on your clothes in the market and parade you through around, then you will know why it takes. But a lot of people didn't experience it. The luckiest one, as soon as it happened, they found themselves in the land of paradise. And so people approaching the Liberian situations, they are not careful. They talk loose talk. They talk as if the thing that they are talking, other people would not be hurt in the entering. It's because of that. We are not sensitive. It is only about ourselves. That's what we do. And that's what get a country to be where it is. Nigeria fought a war. Everything is not bread and butter, but after the Biafra war, every country, even this great country, there was a war. And after war, what happens? Development, growth comes. But look at our country. All the way people died, there are some people still sit down behind the microphone and they proclaim death on other people. What is that? Then we'll finish, we'll say we're telling people we are a Christian nation. We are a devil nation. We are not a Christian nation. That's a mockery we are making out of God. And that's why sometimes, do you think the behavior of these leaders today, things that they are doing, do you think it is natural? There are so many ways God can teach people. You don't know about it. I don't know about it. So what he does, he goes to the top and confuse the top, make you disoriented. You lost your sense of direction, and you act like a loose cannon. And then you start doing things because what happened? Because when the hair is rotting, and when the hair does not have a sense of direction, no vision to lead the country, it trickles down to the ordinary citizen, because then that's where the insurrection comes play, and that's where you will feel it. That's why it's happening to the country. You look at nowadays, you look on newspaper, you read articles, pastors are involving in raping people that they're supposed to go to the house of God for redemption, for salvation. Look, if we don't come to our senses, if we don't turn back, if we don't turn to say, oh, forgive us, it doesn't matter. It's George we are today. If you take Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and made them president, vice president, until the mindset of our people, until the mindset of all of us, I too included, it's not change, believe me or not, it's waste of time. It's waste of time. We will not do anything. And I hope those have all of these platforms will use it wisely for the purpose to create an awareness, for the purpose of telling people what is right. Yes, everything but the government is not bread and butter. But if those who even want state power, if they can't conduct themselves rightly, then it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing.
Minister Jemama walk out on the microphone. Hear my cry, yeah, well, oh, please hear my cry. Oh, yeah, hear my cry. Oh, daddy, hear my cry. Yeah, hear my cry. I'm gonna please hear my cry. Oh, yeah, hear my cry. Daddy, hear my cry. Oh, Papa, hear my cry. Yeah, well, oh, please hear my cry. I suffer for a long time. I cry for a long time. I grieve for a long time. Oh, I cry for a long time. A blessing gift of Joseph. Power you give to Moses. The miracle you have for Hannah. God you give to Abraham. And mighty you give to Samuel. Power you give to Peter. Opportunity you give to people. Visa you give to people. Oh yeah, we hear my cry. You hear my cry. Please hear my cry. Yeah, why I want to marry. I want my husband. Daddy, I need my rebel. Oh, I want my visa. I need my children. Oh, I need my own car. Yeah, why I need my visa. Oh, I want to travel. This year, I suffer, oh, yeah, we hear my cry. Daddy, hear my cry. Oh, yeah, we hear hear my cry. That's my time. Well, please hear my cry. That's my time. I cry, I breathe, I cry, I breathe too much. Come there, Jesus, come there. Come there, Jesus, come there. Yeah, why I want to marry, come there. Iani mamuka, come there. Yeah, why I want to travel, come there. Come there, come there. Come there, come here, this year, come here, come more, this one, come more, come we, this we, come we, come there, this day, come there, come town, this one, come town.
All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up for the rest of the evening. So there's a voice of Minister Jimamant Walcott making a contribution right here on the Liberia Public Radio to LPR TV. That's how we're going to bring the curtain down here this evening. And we'll keep doing what we're doing. And those who have ears to hear, let them hear it. Those who don't have, so be it. All right, folks, we're going to leave it here for the rest of the evening. John the Liberal Progressive, Samson Brown Todd, tomorrow with his regular program, conversation with Samson Todd. That's how I'm going to be here. I'm going to do it this evening for the rest of the evening here on the Liberia Public Radio. The first segment was our guest, and the last person is the King's daughter, talking Robertha Gold in her new piece called Being Blessed. Again, I want to thank you so much for being part of today's program. Without you, we can't do what we are doing. Robertha, we are looking forward to have you here and other gospel artists, those that are making impact into people's life. Those are the people we are looking to have. Again, if you are a person who can curse, go to the cursing ministry and go ahead to do it. You know, do what you want to do. That's some of the freedom of speech we are talking about. Go ahead and do it. If it is hurting the country, if it is helping the country, that's fine. But remember, what goes around comes around. Only dog can board dog, dog can bone cat. If it is doing good for our country, so be it. But we strongly believe we need to sit as a people and sort out the differences and talk about things that are hampering our country, and we can be able to make progress. We can agree, we disagree, but it must be done with respect. It must be done with civility so that I will understand your point, you understand my point. But what the amazing thing, women all now calling when people cussing, you say, yeah, cuss. Then they finish, they go on prayer line. Then they finish, they go put their hands up, say they pray. After you finish telling people they must curse people, after you create a battle cry, then you go pray. You think God get what to do? It pisses him off, and that's why you say, oh, in a country without visions are like a leader to you, because of your behavior, this is going to come to your country. So all of these things that happen, you people are the one that bringing it on us. You go do bad thing, you finish cursing in the net, you go put your name down. I wish some kind of iron glue just appear and stick on our ground there for until he come on the day of judgment. Folks, have a pleasant evening. I will be back here on Tuesday, same time, same network. I'm Afonso Zienso. Have a pleasant weekend. Bye-bye.